So this is the Vornado 630 and this is the Vornado 560. I wanted to make this video because after purchasing the 560, there were some things that I wish I had known before I bought it. I'm still happy with the purchase, but I thought that this might shed some light on it. If you haven't had the 630 or worked with them before, they're pretty great fans. They're very basic in that, you know, the tilt is pretty easy here. I can do it one-handed, right? It's on the cable right here, so it's not very solid. But I can use one hand to usually tilt it one way or another, and it will stay at whatever point you choose to kind of focus the air. It has 3 speeds, right? The dial on the side, 1, 2, 3, and pretty easy to go between them. It's also easy to clean. It's got some retention clips here that you can just pop right there and there. And I think one's down there somewhere. And then if you pop that off, the front screen comes off and you can get in there and clean it out. So that's all great. So now the 560 model I got because, man, look at this thing. It's super sleek. It's got this nice sort of metal finish here on the back, which is pretty cool. It also boasts 4 different speeds. And rather than taking, you know, what would be the highest speed here and making that the highest speed here, and the lowest speed here is the lowest speed here, and the 2 middle ones are just, you know, varying degrees, I'd say that the higher speed on the Vornado 560 is a faster speed. And it might just be because with less plastic back here, like this, all this plastic shell here, and even these sort of arms, with less plastic, maybe there's more airflow getting in. Maybe that's helping. I don't have an actual wind speed meter to tell you, but it does feel like the higher speed of this is faster than the highest speed of this. On the other side, the low speed of this is really quite low, and I'll turn it on in just a second. And I really like that about it. So and it's very quiet too compared to this, which I'll show in a second as well. What are my concerns of this one? Well, this really cool looking slide here kind of sucks when you are trying to tilt it. So watch, I'm going to tilt it up, one hand. That works, great. Let me tilt it back down. Yeah, okay. Try it again and again. Yeah, very difficult. This thing catches. It certainly slows stuff down in terms of just moving on its own, and I understand it probably has that to contend with. But let's say you grab 2 hands, and then you try to push it down with 2 hands. It does not move very easily at all. So I am not a fan of that. Now, in terms of the buttons, there are buttons for controlling this. The buttons are on the top. So I'm going to press the power button. Watch what happens. Okay, well, let me turn it down because it was at its highest setting. Let me turn it off again. So when I turn it on, it beeps twice. And I got to tell you, man, it's a small annoyance, but when you design something to beep twice when you press it once, it's going to confuse people. It confuses me. I press it and I hear it beep twice and I think, wait, did I hit it twice? And then I'll hit it again and that turns it off and then I hit it to turn. Anyway, it's such a minor annoyance, but it's there. This is the low end. This is the low speed, right? Let me do the low speed of this Vornado. I don't know if you can hear the difference or if my phone, which I'm using to record this, is cutting out the background sound, but this is substantially louder at its low speed than this one. So if you just wanted a slight movement of air and you want it to be nice and quiet in the background, this is going to do that. The high speed is extremely loud, louder than this high speed, but blowing more air. So, you know, I love the look of this one. The 560 does look very sleek, very elegant. I'm happy with the purchase, but hopefully some of this information will help you when it comes time to decide. I haven't had to clean it yet, but it does look like The cleaning process is maybe simpler in the sense that we just have some screw holes. So we've got screws there, which we can take this off. We don't have to worry about, prying off little plastic tabs here and, possibly breaking them. So that might be nicer when it comes time to cleaning it. But anyway, hopefully this helps in your decision-making process.
Currently using this to circulate air in the office, and the main area is about 14 feet by, I believe, 21 feet, yeah, somewhere around there. And it does a really good job. Even at the low setting, I run this for a couple hours because building's a little bit older and the AC takes a while to kick in and cool down the building. But yeah, it does its job. It's a little noisy on medium and high, like I mentioned, but it works great.
Number 1 na? 2. Ha? 2. Hindi ko yun.
I don't know why my Vornado sounds like this on speed 1. Speed 2. It gets quiet. And speed 3. Again, speed 1.
Definitely would recommend it. You're using a large living room area and it's just enough. I love my Vornado stand. Running 5 years. Definitely would recommend it. You're using a large living room area and it's just enough.
Vornado fan with my LG portable air conditioned 12,000 BTU. Cools down my home garage for a workout.
And this is only on setting 1. It is a bit noisy, but as you can see, it blows really cool air at you.
You can see the condition. It's not like new at all. I mean, it's used.